2023 was a significant year for Amerindian communities across Guyana, as various programs have been implemented to improve their livelihoods and strengthen their economies. One of the most notable programs was the allocation of $4.7 billion to 242 Amerindian villages from the Carbon Credit Fund. Each village received from $10 million to $25 million, depending on its population size. This program has given a much-needed boost to villages' entrepreneurial and institutional capabilities, leading to the implementation of around 500 economic projects. This is in addition to the $4.7 billion allocated in the national budget for the development programs and initiatives. In August, 6 additional Amerindian communities were awarded certificates of title for their lands. Under the Amerindian Development Fund, provisions were made for several commercial, ecotourism, agricultural, and infrastructural projects. With funds from the presidential grant, several projects were commissioned by the Minister of Amerindian Affairs, Pauline Sukai. The 2023 National Tushaus Council Conference was successfully hosted, bringing together over 200 communities from the 10 administrative regions. It is one of the most anticipated events of the year, whereby Amerindian leaders have dialogue with the head of state and the ministers of government to address challenges in their respective villages. On the opening day of the conference, a spanking $127.8 million NTC Secretariat was commissioned, fully financed by government. The annual Heritage Month activities were successfully hosted in September, bringing people of all walks of life to celebrate the culture and heritage of the First People. 100 Amerindian villages received $100 million in funding from the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport to boost their sport playgrounds and facilities, paving the way to advance the sport capabilities in the hinterland regions. In late 2023, households began receiving their solar photovoltaic systems, allowing them to access consistent and renewable sources of energy, thereby improving their daily lives. To improve connectivity and access to essential services in Guyana's hinterland communities, government continued its distribution of all-terrain vehicles to various villages. The initiative is part of a larger effort to bridge the gap between urban and rural areas and improve the livelihoods of those living in remote regions. With improved transportation, residents can access healthcare facilities, educational institutions, and markets more easily. Guyana's hinterland villages have long relied on agriculture as a vital source of income and food security. As such, a total of 170 tractors and trailers have been distributed to Amerindian villages, signaling a $700 million investment. 20 additional tractors and trailers are expected to be delivered soon. Over 700 Amerindian students are pursuing their secondary education under this initiative. In 2023, a total of 90 students graduated from the program, all ready to pursue their dreams. The Ministry of Amerindian Affairs invested over $4 million towards the Caribbean Secondary Examination Certificate, which resulted in an impressive 83% pass rate for the year. The students achieved a total of 207 grade 1s, 310 grade 2s, and 165 grade 3s. The aim is to have an overall improvement of education, healthcare, housing, infrastructure, social well-being, employment, and youth development for Guyana's First People.